I'll be right back. We'll get into it. Yo, what's up? What's up, guys? Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be probably one of my last videos until maybe next week. But I wanted to get this video out there, though. I wanted to get this video out there, though. Hold on a second. Let me set up. Trying to find this article. So weird. It might be in the newspaper I left at the job, maybe. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Now, remember I did that video? I did that video with the Back to the Future coin, and I was like, oh, wow, it's pretty crazy. I got a gift from Back to the Future 40-year anniversary. Then I was like, oh, precious metals had something to do with 40 years in the beginning of the movie. And then, you can see here, it was the newspaper, and this was, this was on Sunday, as you can see. So, 3, 2, 3. But over here we have the Wizard of Oz, right? It should be Oz. And weirdly enough, look at this, talking about next dominate Washington, but flirt with a near historic collapse. Okay? So there could be a collapse coming up. I'm not too sure, but if they're definitely going to bring in precious metals, Wizard of Oz, right? But I was talking about the Wizard of Oz, but look at the next page. Look at the next page. Back to the Future. Sure does feel like the 80s around here. All right, but it's really about sports. Weirdly enough, it's not about the Cubbies, but, you know, here you are. I didn't actually read anything into it. It just, look, it says, a return to power, okay? We're going back to the future. Now, again, this is right on the other side. Look at purple. We got purple over here. Literally, bags are going to be going through their fingers because if they ain't holding XPR, I don't know. But I just thought that was pretty weird. Wizard of Oz. Now, we were talking about the day 419. No, not 419. What was the other date we were talking about? The 89th day. Damn, I forgot what date that was, or the 86th day. Oh, that's tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow, I think, is the 86th day. Today's the 85th day. But 86. That could be an 86 if we flipped it around, right? So, let's stay with me. Also, I didn't even get to read it, but I should have read it before I did this video. But I know there was something in here. Look. $100 billion enigma. Bam! Cryptocurrency right there, baby. Whole fucking page. Again, I didn't read through it. I don't know. They're talking about Satoshi. As you can see, some of the things over here that's being said. They thought this guy said, no, he's not Satoshi. They got this guy. They're thinking that maybe this guy's Satoshi. Then over here, PayPal, Peter Thiel. He got Satoshi on his boat. So, I'm just saying, in the paper, things are boiling up. And look at the colors. Look at the color. When I'm telling you that Bitcoin is going to get saved, this is my own words. Again, these are my own words, that this coin here will be saved by Metallicus. XBTC is going to be a coin that can't be reckoned with. Okay, that's in my opinion. But if you could look at the color coding, look at the color coding. There's the purple, there's the pink. Okay. It's there. Layer 0. Do you understand? Layer 0 is going to be able to do their own blockchains. Okay? As you can see it here. It's on like Donkey Kong, you know? Okay? There's the purple box right here. You see the purple box. All right? Mystery. Because why is XPR is the mystery. Now, you know. Now, I did that video a while ago. Now, let me get this out because this is a very important day. Tomorrow might be something crazy. I don't know. I'm going to be laying low for probably a couple of days, probably until the next week. But tomorrow is a very nerve-wracking day, and I want to show you a video. Actually, I'm going to tell you now, and then I'm going to show you the video real quick. There was a lady. Let's get rid of this. And let's get this lady up so I can show you guys. In 2022, on June 3rd, June 3rd or June 2nd. So whoever was in the chat when I was doing my videos, whoever was saying March, I'm just saying I think then this weekend March might be something big. I don't know. I just want to show you a few things on the decode. Tennis. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up right now. Come on, man. Okay, where's this lady? I don't know if anybody's seen this. The climate activist interprets a French Open semifinal in Paris. This was in 2022.
Plus, get a 5-year price lock and a $400 prepaid MasterCard on us with faster speeds. Click now.
But look at this lady. Look at it. Looks like the loan symbol, the diamond. This is not a good copy here. Hold on a second. Maybe this is a better. I can't get a damn good. Let's see, high quality. So look, there was a lady. Those are the protests. As you can see, that looks like a. This is a. I'm not getting a good connection over here. All right, hold on a second. Anyway, I was going to try to show you the video. Obviously, it's slow and the freaking quality is shit. So anyway, June 3rd, I believe it was June 3rd, whatever, June 3rd, June 2nd, a lady, as you can see, ran up on the tennis court. Her t-shirt had read, "You have 1,028 days left." Okay? Again, her t-shirt read, "You have 1,028 days left." Okay? Whatever that means, they said something about climate change or climate activists, something like that. Tomorrow is the 1,028th day this lady was talking about. Again, I have no idea, but I also came across somebody's let me get my other phone and see if I can pull it up. Right? Hold on a second. Let's see if I can pull up this tweet here. Because we have very, very, very strong connections to today's date right now. And who knows what tomorrow brings, because tomorrow is March 27th. And tomorrow, the 27 is 9. Okay? And it's March. So you got 3 9. So that's 3 6s. Remember, and that's the atom. So this could be a big day for maybe metal. I don't know. Again, we're just playing around with numbers. Let me see if I can find this. Oh my God, I'm not going to be able to find it because it's not on this account. Let's see if I come across it. Man. I can't because the shit is on that phone. This is why shit gets screwed up. Well, anyway, on March, oh man, I don't know what year it was now. Maybe 2018 or 2022, whatever it was. March Hayner tweeted something out about a big change or something like that. But he tweeted that on March 26th, though. On March 26th, like a couple of years back. I just don't know how far back. Damn. I just don't know how far back, but whatever it was, he mentioned something, and then somebody's supposed to be offline tomorrow as well, too. I forgot who, but somebody else is supposed to be offline. So, for 5 minutes. I'm trying to think who the hell was said that. Because somebody posted, what are the chances that something's going off a line at 5 o'clock tomorrow, and Marshall Hayner tweeted something about that same day, the 26th, about changing or something huge happening. So, and then I was looking on here on The Simpsons, actually, and one of the episodes that actually link up to today connects to an Express actual episode. So that's another XPR hint or symbolism, as you want to call it. All right. So, but then also it did show like, manual hand tools and shit like that when I was watching the Decode. So again, this climate change thing could be a flare up from the sun. It could knock out the power. We could be sitting here without no power maybe for a month or so. I don't know, or maybe the light goes on in April, maybe Easter weekend, maybe the lights go on and we resurrect just like Jesus Christ, right? Easter weekend, we resurrect. Maybe we have a big collapse. Because remember, I was just showing you a historical collapse in this newspaper over here. I don't think I'm going to come across that article. Let me see exactly what these people were saying about this collapse thing, if it was connected, if we can connect it. Knicks dominate Washington, but flirt with near historic collapse. The Knicks were down to their number three point guard. So, I mean, I don't know. The number 3 point guard, that's March. That could be 3. They're talking about collapse. I mean, the market took a nice spill today when I was trading, actually. Made some good money on the downside. So I know they were messing with the market actually today because I was in it live. I don't really see. I mean, look, I just want to show you. Look. Just want to show you. You see how they play the games, The Wizard of Oz, right? And they talk about near historic collapse, right? And look at that. Always talking about May, the Big Bang, right? 5-5, you know that's a 5. 5-5-5, 25. Maybe that's May. Who knows? That could be a May date. But over here, the Nets again. The Nets, number one. This guy's always there, number one. You know, number one is Proton, and you know what the symbol is for their stadium, right? That's the Barclays, that's the Phoenix, that's the Eagles. That's Barclays Center. People are going to get smoked out Easter weekend. All right? People are going to get smoked out Easter weekend. Literally. All right? We're going to see. Because I tell you right now, man, if we lose power tomorrow, and this shit's on for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, that's going to give a taste to people about, I should have invested. Yeah, we should have got silver too. Look. I want to show you. I'm just going over the paper over here. I'm just having a look, having fun, talking about the Nets, and well, I'm gonna say XPR, funny on the purple thing, experience and XPR type thing, XPR. But it says let news is page 63. Okay. 3 6s is atom. 3 6s is atom. Atom, proton. Pro is 1, okay? Prototype number 1. Yo, Alex D Vlogs, what's going on, my man? What's going on? No more videos from you, man. We were cruising in the streets. Read the chat. Yeah, I'm reading the chat now. How you doing, everybody? How you doing, everybody? I don't know about that day. I'm not even into 2026. I'm not even there. I'm not even past the summer yet. Put the brakes on, baby. Put the brakes on. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm not even, like I said, I'm not even into 2026. Not there yet. I'm just noticing things. I'm not saying these things are going to happen. I'm just saying that there was some big connections. I wish I can get into this phone without turning off this video. So say it again. I mean, what you said. Yeah, why not? Make a video. We always like to see videos. Beep, beep. Want to interview me? I got nothing nice to say. What's a better investment, metal XPR? Oh man, that's financial advice, Gunny. That's financial advice. I don't know, but I got my eggs into XPR. I don't know about that. Yeah, deals need to be made. The postal marshal was on March 26, 2014. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna put it out. 2014. All right. And now, when I say 2014, that reminds me of just wealth year. And I'll tell you why. It's because 2 times 14 is 28. 28 is the number of wealth. All right. So again, I mean, it could be a big date, maybe not. I don't know. Just pointing shit out there. So yeah, he said that Marshall posted that on the 4th. That's 11 years. That's 11 years. You know what the 11 is. That's the Twin Towers. That's the 1-1, the Twin Sticks. The Twin Sticks. He said we are at the new beginning of a technology that can clearly change the world. Okay, there you go. So on March 26, 2014, Hayner had posted that new beginnings of a technology that can clearly change the world. This is going to be exciting. I can't fucking wait. You know, shout out to everybody. I mean, everybody who's holding. I don't really care anymore. XRP, XLM, XPR, XDC, Link, Cosmos, Atom. Forget about it. Fetch. New Zealand's in the house. Yeah, well, I mean, it can change the world too. XBTC can change the world. Okay, everybody knows Bitcoin. Everybody knows Bitcoin. Wrap it on Metallicus. Move it as fast as you want, as free as you want. Forget about it. Forget about it. All the talks were, Ethereum and Bitcoin was garbage because it was slow and they were too much. Now we have a Bitcoin and Ethereum that could be called a currency because of the speed that they can settle in, because of the cheapness fees that they can settle in as of today through Metallicus. Okay? Now, again, they're not going to be the only system that's making payments, just like we have UPS, FedEx, regular SUSPS. We have multiple payment systems, multiple carriers. That's what we're going to have. How can I forget H bar too? Yes, and H bar. H bar is going to be a beast. But just in my eyes, as of right now, the way I see things, I just see like Metallicus being one of the best investments for myself because of the market cap that they're at today. Okay, like I was into H bar and shit like that, but I'm just like I was dumb. I was a little bit like I seen the market cap that was at a couple of billion, and I was like, how much more can I make if it's already in the billions? Let me grab something that's in the millions, and whatever. Not to drag it on, but I see Metallicus, a lot of their coins sitting in the millions in the market cap. To see the potential that this company has, to see what they're doing behind the scenes, I mean, how can I not? I'm not saying you, but I tell myself, how can I not invest into this company? Seeing all the symbolisms, it is crazy. It didn't come out clear actually, but I was trading today, like I said, and I was trying to take a screenshot, but I don't think it came out that good. Oh, you can see it. You get to see it a little bit. But look, as I'm here, whatever, right? I'm on whatever this was. This was on a trading site. And as you can see, it says get started, and there's your colors. I don't trade crypto, I trade stocks. So as you can see, there is the crypto colors. That is your crypto colors there. You can't really tell there because it's blurry, but that's like a greenish, purplish, bluish to a pinkish site there. So as you can see, Metallicus is in everything. Like I said, all the money, all the money, all the money. I was talking about Trump doodles. I don't know why, but for whatever weird reason, I said something about him being king, right? And I said the number 28 was, well, that's funny enough, that's the number 28. But here again, money is the king. Weirdly enough, and I'm not saying that it's true, I'm just saying a lot of the rumors always keep saying that he might be king. And I keep seeing this word by him quite often. I'm just saying what I'm noticing. I'm just saying. You notice how this thing is purple too. The page here is purple that this guy's on, man. A lot of purple. A lot of purple. Look, this guy's even got the goblin suit in here. This guy's got the purple suit, green tie. There's a lot of purple. A lot of purple going on. A lot of purpleness. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else out here. I wish I said Sora. I wish I said Sora with the dollar bills right there. I was hoping it said Sora. Anything else? Anything else in here we can look at? Sleepy Snow White. I don't know what that means, but sleepy. I don't know if sleepy's a coin, but I don't know why there's a dollar bill or poor box office talking about money. Anyway, I just want to show you that quickly. And I just wanted to say that, I don't know, tomorrow could be something. Why did that lady. Let me see. So I'm going to read some of these things here and then I'll ask some questions here. Ooh, VeChain changed the color from green to purple. Oh, I didn't notice that. Well, VeChain is going to be big because I think VeChain is going to be tagged to basically tell you what's fraudulent, what's not, what's fake, like all your bags, your clothes, basically if it's real or if it's not real. Protons purple for real. Multiple house of pancakes and The Simpsons has H bar on the exterior of the building. All right, I have to look at that. Pretty cool. Good looking. Trump looked old in that picture. Yeah. We heard about earthquakes from all over the world. I haven't heard, but I mean, I'm sure that's coming. You know what I mean? There's some type of I don't know. There's some type of maybe global event. I think they said there was a global activist saying that we have. I mean, tomorrow is the 128th day, and funny enough, now that I'm saying it out loud, that's the 128 code. That's the 128 code. 1,028 days. That's tomorrow, people. I don't know what's happening, but whatever that lady was trying to tell us, some shit is happening tomorrow. Well, it's supposed to happen. So I don't know if it's happening, but from what she's saying, something major is going down tomorrow. What do you think about Loan and Store X? I think they're great projects. Something shaking, yeah. Like BG123 picture comes true where the rocket ship is flying to the bright star. Well, I'm gonna give you my spin. The bright star, I believe, is the March pain. I said this before, and somebody sent me a picture again to remind me. So if you look at that pane, start all the way on top. I go from January, February, and March. Now tomorrow also there's supposedly a star that's supposed to explode. If I'm not mistaken, hold on a second. Is there a star exploding on March 27, 2025? What's happening on March 27, 2025 in the sky? Low in Europa reappear from the long shadow extending behind Jupiter. I thought there was supposed to be some type of explosion. Is there an explosion happening on March 27, 2025?
According to Forbes, according to empirical extrapolations, the long-anticipated nova, new star, is thought to be heading for an eruption on Thursday, March 27, 2025, after which it's predicted to become visible to the naked eye for a few nights.
So you heard it first here. Not from me, from there, okay? Long anticipated nova, okay? A new beginning. Didn't we just read somebody just said something about new technology? A nova is exploding, a new beginning. It's thought to be heading for an eruption on Thursday, March 27th, which is tomorrow, people. Again, I have no idea if that has to do with anything price-wise with crypto, but I'm telling you that there was things that I seen that was connected to the number 666. Okay, today is 666 again. Or like maybe 5 sixes. But the 26 could be another 2 sixes with the 6, which is 3 sixes. And like I said, tomorrow's 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. Flip it, you get your 3 sixes. So something's happening. A star may explode next week in once in 80-year event. Okay, this is a once in 80-year event. Okay, there's the number 80. All right, you have that infinity sign, just like the supply on Sora. The infinity sign, just keep on printing, keep on printing. Big Bang, bro, could be the Big Bang. So again, if you go through that, image, you'll go from the top and start here. January, February, March. March is the star. Maybe that's the nova that explodes. That's why we have that big star looking like it explodes, right? Could be March, maybe, maybe and then as you go there, as I say, May Day, May Day. I hope it's the payday for May. You count out. You got March, you got April, and May. It doesn't matter which way you go. You got May. May is the rocket ship. Okay, it just resonates with me because I heard somebody else tell me that that connection was pretty cool, and I have to stick with that, and I have to think that May has to do with something. But I just wanted to point out that tomorrow could be something big because I didn't. I just figured didn't I didn't figure out. Somebody pointed it out to me that this lady was talking about 1,028 days, and tomorrow is that 1,028 days. So expect something big to happen, or maybe a nothing burger. I don't know. I don't know. But I just find two things that are weird. Weirdly enough, this lady said 1,028 days. She picks the day that this nova star is about to explode that hasn't exploded in over 80 years. So something's happening there. Plus, it's the 128 code. The bridge fell down, right, at 1:28 in the morning. The Baltimore Bridge fell down on the 26th, okay? March 26th it fell down. Today is the anniversary from last year. All right? Rest in peace for the people that they lost. But again, remember, it was 6 people there also, okay? Anyway, that's really about it. I'm just dragging this pretty much along. I'll read some of these comments, and then we'll boogie out of here. Scientists predicting that maybe a mega quake will happen. That's what they're talking about. I was just listening to this other guy talking about new coastlines in the States. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But I know whatever's going to happen, I'm definitely going to be in the mix of the shit because, New York City ain't going to get away with, I don't think, anything. So, we'll see. Let the strong survive. See what happens. The earthquakes are just starting. I mean, look at that movie. What was the movie? 2012? I think it was 2012 when all those earthquakes was happening. Or something impact, maybe? Climate impact? Have I checked out the movie The Tiger's Apprentice? They have it on Prime. No, I didn't. I have not seen The Tiger's Apprentice. Maybe I will watch it. I'm actually off these couple of days. Yes, I was going to say that too. It's funny you say that, man. There's some people already that are in the 27th of March. So, something could happen today or tomorrow. I don't know. But as you know, some of the world is already in the 27th of March. And, I didn't think it happened anywhere else. So, good observation there, Amin. The new star, yes. Oh my God, yes. Oh man, I have to get another phone. I have to get another phone, and I don't know if I can find the video on. Let me see if I can find this video on here. Because you know what? What I found out is that the star breaks down to metal pay. The fucking star breaks down to metal pay, but I have it on this phone and I can't get it off this phone. Because it's through Facebook. Let me see something. Star shape. Symbols. Let me see if I can pull something up here. How to draw? No, I don't want to know how to draw a star. But it was showing me like all these different combinations and meanings to the star and stuff like that. Look at this thing here. I just want to show you something quick here. Look at this beginner. Look at the proton symbol. See? I mean, just right over here, I can kind of show you a little bit. But this is showing you proton, not the way that the video I seen breaks down all these small pieces. And all these pieces actually line up to metal pay, weirdly enough. But if you can see right here, like beginner, look at the proton symbol. Simple. See? The star, proton symbol. And then the pro. We always say about the pro. And there's your proton symbol again. In a snowflake type, like the Christmas tree type star. As you can see it. As well as Crypto Like can be showing you those videos. And he points out how like the texture of those things are like prisms. See them Prism D, 3D prisms? How they point out like that. And he shows you on The Simpsons those shapes. So there it is, proton. There's your proton symbol again. All right, there it is, all there. All there in your face. Star symbols. There it is. There's your proton. There's your star. Okay? So, just to put you on, I didn't realize that the star was proton all to begin with, too. Yep. Throwing my phones inside a Faraday bag and calling it the day and enjoying my vacation for the next 4 days, 5 days. That's it. It is what it is. Those couple of days. Why is no one talking about if XRP had been good? Trump wouldn't have talked about it when it was under $3. I mean, because people just want to, they don't want to hear anything else but good things about XRP. That's basically what it is. Nobody wants to say anything. Even if you did talk about it and showed somebody that, they just don't want to listen. They don't want to hear anything, you know. The word is that XRP is going to $10,000. It's the banker's coin. It's the bridge coin. And that is what is implanted in about 8 out of 10 people's minds. And it may very be so. It may. You know? It may. You know? With, you figure with Brad Garlinghouse sitting down, having dinner with the president, the SEC dropping it. You would... If they were trying to stack up on XRP, you would hear FUD stories, so you would stay away from it. Not all this hype stories about what could be, has potential of breaking out, once this happens. I mean, I'm just doing critical thinking over here. I don't want to really bash XRP because I hold it, and that'd be, a nice chunk of money lost if it did go to zero. And I can easily swap it to something else right now. But, I'm on the same bandwagon. I just don't feel as confident in them, Like, I don't know, It's like you're trying to push good hype news in my face, but there's no action happening, It should be the reverse. If you wanted the price to be still, then I would expect bashing behind it, like, tech sucks, the lawsuit is going to be extended. Then people would sell and stuff like that. But they keep giving you all these false hopes types things, which makes me think that they want you to hold on to the coin. They don't want you to sell. They want you to hold on. They want you to think something's happening so they can drop the bag on you or sell it to you. I hope that doesn't happen, to everybody who's holding XRP, but I'm just saying from what I learned that XRP is a bridge replacement for Ethereum and Bitcoin, to be the bridge between them because they are too slow and too expensive. Now knowing, like I said, that Bitcoin and Ethereum can get wrapped through Metallicus's platform and can move faster again. XRP was supposed to bridge Ethereum and Bitcoin. Now you have Bitcoin and Ethereum that moves faster than XRP, regular XRP, okay? So I don't know where XRP goes from there, okay? I know there's a lot of money to tokenize this and that, but I mean, shit. You got XLM in the cut as well too, And I think 4th of July is another thing too, because we always talk about Independence Day, right? We always talk about freedom. There was something on here as well. that said something about. It was Wendy Williams, I think, that was in here. And that's the WW, Wendy Williams. That's the 33, actually. Hold on in here. What did her title say? We got the Kim and Yeezy Showdown. Look, and this paper as well, too. Look, we don't play. We got the Tonka Express trunk. The first ever prototype, all right? Prototype. The first ever Tonka Express XPR in the mother effing house. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all see me? Tonka, baby. Tonka, 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 tonka. You see me? Where's that other one? Where's that other one? What time is that? That's at 10:10. Look at this. Look at the clock. Look at it. This is just an ad, right? There's the power of the Onyx Prestige, right? Call now. They're selling a damn watch. I don't know how much they're selling the watch for, but that don't matter because I'm looking at the time. The time is 10:10. That's double X. That's double X. That's Proton, baby. That's double X. That's the body blow, baby. That's the big bang. You guys better recognize. And there it is. I deserve freedom. I deserve freedom. There she goes. Talking about the freedom, Wendy Williams. And look it. She wearing purple. She wearing purple cuffs. She wearing purple. All right? Now, you guys don't see that. You guys don't see that. You got Wendy Williams in an atom. Bloop. Wendy Williams in an atom. Boop, boop. You guys don't see that. There she is again in another pinkish. It looks red, but it's a pink in the paper. Then you see over here in silver. Hey, 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 baby. I'm just saying. I'm just showing you stuff that I'm noticing. I'm just showing you stuff that I'm noticing. I think that's it. Peeps. See no evil. Let's see. On March 26th, our Indian online payment system known as UPI wasn't working. You know what? That was funny. Somebody was trying to make an order on Food Hub or something like that, and all the things were down. It actually made me nervous. Almost got out of the trade. So I was like, oh, they're starting this shit now. They fucking bringing everything down. But good thing I stood in the trade. All right, so, we're watching. World War II was the last time it exploded. Okay, damn, World War III now. Well, we're in World War III right now. The people don't realize it. We're in a war right now. It's a spiritual war. People are coming after your soul and your energy. It's a spiritual war out here. They're really, really coming out for you. You just don't realize it because a lot of people are not really connected with themselves, so they don't even know, they don't even know what's going on. We're so immune to being hit with opposite frequencies and being low vibrational humans that we can't figure out what's what. Star name is also Corona Borealis. It may have some exoteric meaning. Could, huh? Corona. Well, that's the king, the crown. That's the crown. Borealis, I don't know. That's real. Bo is real. Borealis, real. The group that I trade with is a paid group. It's a mentorship group actually, so you have to pay. I don't know how much they're charging now, but back then it was like 10,000. So if you're truly interested, then you can give me information through my whatchamacallit, through my x.com. You can hit me up through there. and I'll speak to you privately. But yeah, you need ducats. You need ducats to fuck with this group. It's a winning group. I tell you right now, I don't have that bankroll, but if you had, I mean, I'm just scraping and I'm learning. I'm just learning some of this shit. But if you had like a $15,000-$20,000 bankroll, you'll be able to take this guy's every play that he puts out there, and I don't like to use the word guaranteed, but he has a high percentage of winning, a winning percentage, a very high, like in the 90s, okay? In the 90s. And I'm not just talking shit out my ass, you know? I can put you connected. You can talk to a few people, you know? But this group don't fucking play games. You know, you got the money, you got money, you're gonna make money with this group, you know. Unfortunately, people that got little bankrolls like me, you know, you really have to try to pick the winners, because you know it does give losers, you know what I mean. And if you're going in with a loser, you got to know trading is a whole different world. You have to have discipline, you have to have patience, and you have to have money, and you have to have execution. You know, with these phones, you know, that's why I ordered another phone, actually waiting for that shit to come, because you have to have a clean phone, you have to have a fast phone. All these pictures and videos and all this shit I have on my phone, it runs slow, and it's just not good when you're trading money. Not good. Not good. But anyway. This is Star David. Yeah, tomorrow's the 13th. Also, it could be the 22nd. Who knows what calendar they're using anyway, too. GTA style numbers coming for crypto. Bananas, I love it. It's actually two stars that are close together that explode. The twin flames, hopefully. John K, man, maybe you're onto something. Stocks or the Forex? It's stocks, strictly stocks. It's Tesla, it's SPY, Apple, Meta, Netflix. Those are the ones that he's be trading. No Forex, just strictly stocks. Strictly stocks. And that's really about it. I just wanted to actually just put that out there. You know, just be careful. Just make sure you have some money on the side. Who knows if the lights go out? You know what I mean? It's people that watch these videos. You know, I never really want to instill fear into people, but I just don't know. I just know that that lady was supposedly a climate activist. Okay, and climate activist, you know, has to do with, you know, the grid going down, earthquakes, floods, all type of mother nature nastiness. So that being said, I just want everybody just to be, you know, extra careful, you know, not to go crazy and panic, but make sure you got water, make sure you got light, you know, and make sure you have a few books where you can read and catch up. Because when the lights, if the lights go out, I promise you, when the lights go on, it's gonna be a different world, okay? I'm sure there's gonna be shit up the kazoot that's gonna be signed, bills, all types of shit probably that was getting signed, but they couldn't air it because there was no electricity. All right, if we're off the grid. So do not be surprised. I'm just saying, do not be surprised if it's a different world, if or when the lights go out, okay? Because they've been talking about grid. So, can I repeat what? I said a lot of shit on here. I have no idea what you want me to repeat. I said a lot of stuff on here. If you want, you can rewind it. You could easily rewind it and go see what I said. Because I said plenty of stuff on here and I have no idea where you were not listening. So, anyway, people, be safe. Tomorrow might be a big day, or tomorrow might be nothing, you know? We get these big things, and all of a sudden, you know, we come together, we're bumping our heads, and nothing happens. But weirdly enough, this lady is on point. She said 1,028 days, and it happens to be on a star that's about to explode. It happens to kind of maybe line up with a bearable guy riddle with an explosion of a star inside the window pane. Okay? Is it? Have we cracked the code on the bearable guy riddle? We'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow. Or today, or later today. There's places right now, they're in the 27th, March 27th. You know? Anything can happen at this point. So, That's all I really got to say. I thought that was pretty cool that I came on here, like, last week talking about Wizard of Oz and the Back to the Future. Then, boom, I look at the paper and it's telling me about the Wizard of Oz and Back to the Future. Back to back, the papers. And as you can see in the back of the page, as they keep showing players with the number 1. The Last Dance. All right? The Final Mile. The Last Storm. Whatever else you want to call this shit. All right? Something's brewing. Just get ready. Just get ready. I love you all. I appreciate your time. I just don't want nobody getting caught blindsided. So if I can put a little information out there and you guys can make sense of it, awesome. If not, keep it moving. That's all we can do here. That's all we can do here. All right? Again, love you guys. And I want to show you. I got this shirt, right? I want to get this shirt. And we were talking about 4th of July. Because if you've seen the commercial Liberty, the insurance commercial, weirdly enough, they keep having this commercial Liberty with water in the background and the Statue of Liberty. So I don't know if that's liquidity, showing me liquidity, and liberty. But I was looking over here and I noticed that this said 1 up, right? And it says 740, which is July 4th. All right. Now, again, I don't know. I'm just saying that it says 740, okay? And this is the high score. So, I remember on Leave the World Behind, they did show the 4x4 sticker on the guy's truck. Now, I don't know what that means, but I just know that 4-4, this could be the 91, all right? I'm just saying, but look, he's pointed to something. He's pointed to the high score over here. I don't know if that's going to be a date, because that could be 7-4, because 6 plus 1, that could be 7-4. As you can see here, 7-4 as a reversal. And look, those are the atoms. Those are the atoms, okay? Gobbling up. If you didn't recognize, those are the atoms. Not my nipples. Those are the atoms, okay? Don't play. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe 4th of July. Maybe 4th of July, baby. Gump, 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 gump. Eat them up, baby. Eat them up. But it's time to go. Show some love, man. Show some love at I Told You So. If you care to. If you care to. If not, the bear still loves you. The bear still loves you if you don't show love. I'm outie.